Welcome back, Savages, to another video. In today's video we're going to have the iPhone SE 2020 against the iPhone 8 in an epic benchmark beatdown. So we've got both phones on the same iOS version, and we've got the same version of Geekbench 5 installed on both phones as well. So I've run the diagnostic tests on both phones. So there's CPU tests and compute tests. Let's have a look at the results. So CPU test first. Let's have a look at the results. So let's see how this compares to other phones that have had Geekbench run on them as well. So with the iPhone 8, that's got 930 for its single core score. Let's have a look at that and see where it compares. So as you can see, iPhone 11 Pro Max right at the top. And you've got your iPhone 11s and the XS as well, XR. And there we go. Let's have a look at the iPhone SE, see how that scored in the single core results. Scored 1331, and basically that puts it at the top of the food chain. It's higher than the iPhone 11 Pro Max, higher than the iPhone Pro, iPhone 11s, and even the iPod Pro as well. Top result. Okay, so now we'll have a look at the multi-core results. If we go with the iPhone 8 first of all, this one scored 2414. So obviously nowhere as good as the iPhone 11s, as you would expect, but not a bad performance. So it actually sits just above the iPhone X and just below the iPhone XR, so not bad for the iPhone 8. Let's have a look at the multi-core results for the iPhone SE. That scored 3228. So again, didn't score as high as the iPhone 11 or the iPad Pro, but did much better than the XS and just slightly below the iPhone 11. Okay, now let's have a look at the computing results for both phones. So as you can see, the iPhone SE almost double what the iPhone 8 is. So let's see how that compares to other phones in the series. So the iPhone 8, that scored 3144. We'll go down the list. Nowhere near the top where you've got the iPhone 11s. And there we go. It's about 7th or 8th place in the list. Now if we look at the iPhone SE, that scored 6516 and sits below the iPad Pro, but it does beat the iPad Pro 10.5 inch. So second place, which is not bad. Obviously trashes all the other iPhone 11s in the list and everything else in there. So not a bad performance. So out of the two phones and even other devices on the market like the iPhone 11, iPhone SE is the one to get. If you like this video, please subscribe, like, leave any comments, and let me know if there's any other comparisons. See you on the next one.